What's up, y'all? What I've got here to show you is a 1964, I believe, Danelectro made Silvertone 1449 guitar, case, and amplifier built in one. There are so many cool, unique features on this guitar and amplifier. Let's go through it and discover just what makes this a unique instrument. If you're into that sort of thing, stay tuned. So let me show you this bridge. What's pretty unique about it is, well, everything. It has these two adjustment screws and it all pivots from a screw in the back. These two adjustment screws fit perfectly into this little recess on the underside of the bridge. This saddle, not only does it pivot, but it slides front to back to adjust the intonation. These four screws in the back are for adjusting the pickup height. This one's been changed, it's got a flathead screw. Here's the micro tilt adjustment. My very first real guitar, 1981 Fender Strat, had the same type of adjustment. It uses a 3/32 Allen wrench to adjust the screw, which pushes on this metal plate and adjusts the neck angle. I just had to make one minor adjustment. Now it clears the bridge. I'm going to try it here. Just put some wax on the threads. Something changed. I'm sure it just got tighter. Let's give this a little bit more relief. Uh-oh. This almost feels like it's stripped out. It's not stopping. It's stripped. Let me pull this neck back off. Yeah, sure enough. Look at that. It's just little fibers coming out of there. I'm gonna have to fill that, plug it, put a new hole in there. Fun. Okay, might as well get on that. So I want to plug this hole, but I want to get it on center with. It doesn't look like a round hole, so it's hard to find the center. So I have just a backwards, upside down drill bit in my chuck. I use that to line it up with my spindle. And I've got it in a vise, and I got the vise clamped down. So now I can change it out, the right size drill bit, and then go ahead and drill the hole and insert the dowel. Here goes. While I'm waiting for that glue to dry, let's go ahead and remove this plate. It's missing a screw. Duct tape. That's probably not original. Interesting. Let me show you the inside of this. The inside here, there's some kind of material. Kind of similar to the side here. Not really though. I don't know what the heck is going on here. Oh, I see. It's glue. Some kind of black glue they used. And oh, I know what that texture is. That's the back of the masonite. So this masonite is finished on both sides, which means it's sanded down. They took out that texture. That's what that is. That's the underside of the masonite for the back. It's probably underneath here too as well. Yeah, I can feel it. Just having a look inside of this guitar, you can see how it's constructed. Underneath the bridge, there's a heavy block, a solid wooden piece. It's hollow behind the bridge. There is some kind of a rivet right there, which doesn't come through on the other side, underside. Not sure what's up with that. It's the head of a rivet. I don't know what that's doing there. Under the pickup, it's all hollow. And there's the pickup itself. The adjustment screws go all the way through, and you can adjust it from the back, which is kind of cool. It's all completely hollow inside there. It's just two pieces of masonite, maybe 1/8 inch masonite. It's 146,000, so a little over 1/8 inch, but it's probably called 1/8 inch masonite. And then the sides are just, how thick is that? It's not that thick, maybe 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch thick. It's just a frame that works around, and then they glued it all together. Are you dry yet? Let's give that about 20-30 minutes. I'll come back and reattach this bridge and put this all back together. This is the part of the video that I take a walk with my dog, and you hit that subscribe button. Now back to the show. But this duct tape's got to go. Pretty much gone anyway. Let's take a peek inside here, shall we? Just checking out the date stamp on this pot. It says 19th week, 1963. So this is a 63 guitar. I don't think it came out until 64, however. Might as well have a look here, plug it in. Just make sure everything's working. Hello? Come in. Listen how it sounds different from one side of the pickup to the other. This is the bass side. Oh, it's split. It's got a crack in the casing. I don't know how that affects things when you're playing. It sure sounds different when you're tapping. This switch is weird because I had it in this position. It's upside down. Let me put this all back together and mess with this a little bit. First, let me clean it up before I put it back together. I got a little bit of this Dunlop 65. It's really light. Gives it a good wash. Let's check the neck to see how that's doing. That should definitely be ready to come off. Let me get this put back together the way I know how at this point. This is just a lid to a cottage cheese container. Just cut a hole in it and just to protect it while I saw this so I don't mess up the finish or cut into it or do some stupid thing. So we just get a little chisel for that. Okay, so I have it started. I need to line up that hole now with that dowel. So luckily this one fits in there a little loose. I'm going to put it right dead center and putting my hand underneath it so I'm not hitting it too hard. Just want to hit it once. Now you can see the little divot there. I'm going to get that drilled and I'll be right back. There, that didn't take long. Nice and snug. It's weird that they go right over the body. It seems like there should be a plate here. It just doesn't seem right. Boy, that seems like a crazy angle. Did I do that right? I may have gone a little extreme on that. Anyway, it's not stripped anymore, so now I can adjust this and get it right where it needs to be. So the way to adjust this, you loosen the one screw next to the pivot and go ahead and adjust it. Yeah, that was way too extreme. Let's take another look here. Just clearing that pickup. Get this bridge back on here. Let me give this a quick clean. The other thing about this, and I think they changed it out, was this doesn't make any sense. It's got the strap button here, and there's no way you can get a strap between the button and the back of the neck. You can't do it. This is the original spot. Maybe that's stripped out as well. An easy fix? Let's see. See if it's got threads in here. That's tight. Yeah, what's wrong with that? Why would you put it here? Well, let's look at this nut. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. This is what I just noticed. Is there any life left on that? Or is it all the way down to the bottom? Yeah, there's a little bit. Yeah. Okay. That should be okay. Another thing I just noticed about this bridge, I just cleaned it up, and I was wondering where this needed to be positioned, because you kind of have to know before you string it up. And there are two little, I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if I can aim the camera just right. Yeah, there's like a divot right here, and then another one over here. And I'm assuming those are where the front of that saddle will sit. I'm just going to go ahead and polish up these frets. Now some 1200. For my homies out there, please God, give them strength. Thanks for hanging in there till the end of the video. My only beef with this guitar is that it's a little bit of a bear to string up because of that bridge situation. Anyway, if you like the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you want to be up to date with the content, the projects I have going on, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.